Hello again, everyone. Zack Attack is here, my Atakline for this Wednesday, July the 6th, 2016. Almost said Monday because I'm used to making attack lines on Monday. But I didn't make an attack line this past Monday because it was 4th of July. Hope everyone had a happy and safe 4th of July weekend. I did. Watch a little bit of Wall, a little wrestling. But I had some gigs over the weekend as well. 3 on Friday, 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. I had myself a double header. Let's get with Friday. Went to Stars and Stripes first. The festival that was happening all weekend at Freedom Hill was the only day I could go. It was Friday. I thought I could go Sunday, but don't want to talk about it. My dad felt a little ill. You know, my dad was going to take me, but he got sick. But he was well enough for Friday because we had a gig that night. It was a Freedom Hill gig. I thought it was better than last year. The setup was better. The bands were better. They didn't get to see Styx. But I did see some great bands on the second stage, including Blackmail, who did. You know what band's good when you end your set with a 15-minute Prince medley. I'll get to some Prince-related news in a few moments, so stay tuned for that. So as I saw the Stripes, I had to go straight to Club 54. Been DJing there the last couple months. The last time I was there, I had a double shift. It was a Friday afternoon. There's a couple cracks of people who got laid over for about a year. It was like the last day on the job before they got laid over for a year or two. And they're my main audience. You know, they love me. So it was a great afternoon show. And then I came back that night to DJ in between sets from the Jesse James band. They didn't let a DJ do it, but he was probably not available. So I did that. But I was there this past Friday. They're just like, okay, we just want you there at Club 54. Because it's 4th of July, we want you to be there. But when you're competing against Stars and Stripes, which is like not that far from you, who's going to come to a bar on a Friday night when it's hot as hell and the Stars and Stripes is going on? 2 people. So I was about it. I played for about an hour or so. They sent me home. But I went back to that same kind of area because it's between 16 and 17 on Van Dyke. Went back to that area on Saturday afternoon, for a wedding at Ike's Restaurant / Banquet. For a couple named Nina and Daniels, an afternoon wedding, which I don't do a lot of afternoon weddings. I do night weddings, so it's kind of a very interesting scenario to have an afternoon wedding. It was more laid back. It's not traditional. They did a wedding ceremony. They had a room, but they split it in half. They had one half with the setup for me, and the other half they had, you know, the ceremony. So it was like, what, 56 people for a Saturday afternoon. Like, there was a lot of little kids there. They were the ones dancing a lot. You know, the new stuff. And like, there's now the people want to dance because who wants to get drunk on a Saturday afternoon? And 4th of July coming up. So, I knew when his wedding was booked, I was like, so wrestling, if you haven't noticed. I was like, who's going to dance at a day wedding? But we did the best we could, and it was still a fun show. Then the last gig of the weekend was Saturday night at a 4th of July party, a pool party, on Jewel, kind of by my house. Because I live on 26 in Van Dyke. It was on 25 in Jewel, so that's not far from where I live. Better go straight from Ike's to get there. And this was a hell of a shindig. We were in the great room. There was a nice house. And you know it's a cool party when you have in-ground pool, pizza catering. They had like pizza company come in with 5 ovens making pizzas to order, which I thought were awesome. The pizza was great, and the garlic cheese patty made was great too. And they had a corner ice truck come in, which you usually see at schools and other events, but not at a house for 4th of July. But I thought that was cool. And people mostly sat outside, chill by the pool. It was a little cold at night because the whole housewarming was like, I wish it was a little bit warmer at night so people could do some night swimming. Night swimming. Oh, yeah, reference. But with everyone outside, I was mostly in the great room by myself. People getting some food in the great room. But for like the last hour, the kids came in, played some gangster rap for like an hour. And it was great. It was still a great show. People enjoyed it. Whether they were outside or inside with me, they had a hell of a time. It was a heck of a party. Played from like 6 o'clock till 1. So, there you go. Fun weekend. I got 2 gigs coming up. Saturday at Westfield Orchards for the Grandma K 5K. I got a grad party on Sunday. So can't wait for that. Now with your number ones for 4th of July weekend. Despite challenge from the King of Jungle, of course, Tarzan. Finding Dory reigns supreme again for a third week with 41 million. Legend Tarzan did well with 38 million. The Purge, a legend year, did 31. But a big friendly giant, the BFG, was a bum bum bum, made only 19 million. Well, barely 19 million, 18.7 million to be exact. So, bomb indeed. I don't know where it is right now.
Did you answer it while I was gone? Because it was right on top of this receipt. Did the phone ring while I was gone? I'm sorry to bother you, but...
Yeah, it's probably in the living room. It's like people making cameos in my video today. My mom and my brother making cameos. Anywho, Finding Dory's #1 movie for the third week in a row. BFG was a bum. But speaking of still #1, we have still #1 album, and yes, still #1 single, Drake. Holy shit. 9th week in a row he's #1 in the Billboard charts with views. Even with some competition, even with Adele getting back in the top 10 because of being available digitally. And he is the first male to have 9 weeks at #1 in a row since Billy Ray Cyrus's album, Some Gave All. In 1992, he had 17 weeks in a row. But he had 9 weeks in a row as well. And he's also the third most #1 album for a hip-hop artist. 9 weeks at #1 beats Eminem's 8 weeks at #1 for Marshmello's LP. And Vanilla Ice had 16 weeks at #1 with To The Extreme. And MC Hammer has beat Hamilton Home the longest #1 album for a rapper, 21 weeks. But, as mentioned, Drake's still #1 single. One Dance is the #1 single for an 8th non-consecutive week. And with him being #1 on both the charts of singles and albums, he has now set a tie with Michael Jackson that he's led the Hot 100 and Billboard 200 for 7 weeks, tying Michael Jackson for the longest ever simultaneous dominations of the 2 rankings by male artists. So congrats to Drake for that huge honor. So there you go. Hats off to Drake for that. Wow, it ties with MJ. Of course, MJ is the king. Let's talk about the Prince. Of course, it's been a very sad couple months since the passing of Prince. And after the passing, the remaining members of Prince's backing band, The Revolution, promised they would get back together and do some shows. Well, finally, they announced the first of those shows. And what better place to do it than back home in Minnesota? More importantly, First Avenue, the place where Prince shot most of Purple Rain back in '84. Of course, the lineup will feature Wendy Melvoin, Lisa Coleman, Brown Morg, Dr. Fink, and Bobby Z, the Purple Rain lineup, but they include special guests, former members of the Revolution as well, Andre Simone and Dez Dickerson, making this a complete full circle Revolution get-together. The shows will be 2 nights, September 2nd and September 3rd, at First Ave, in the main room. Tickets go on sale this weekend. I think there's a pre-sale. I think tomorrow. Pre-sale tomorrow. Tickets go on sale. Main on-sale public will be the 8th. No, 7th. No, that's tomorrow. 8th, Friday. So, there you go. I would go because I want to go to a Prince tribute, but I'm going on vacation in August. So, I can't go in September, especially it's Labor Day weekend. Probably DJing that weekend. But they're all going to do more shows. They said they'll do like a tour. Because I think they said in the past that they're going to do some shows in Minnesota, then lead on to a tour. So hope they come to Detroit for a show. I'd love to see that. Because I saw Prince, but now it's time to see the Revolution. I know some people say, oh, they're making money off it. But come on. Money grab, but hey, people will go. And people will go, especially with the $65 price for general admission and almost $100 for VIP. So there you go. Revolution announces its first 2 shows for reuniting in the aftermath of Prince's death, September 2nd and the 3rd at First Avenue. They did release a press release saying that with profound sadness, loss, and apocalyptic grief, we alone in the world mourn Prince upon the news of his passing. As a scene response outside of First Ave and around the rest of the world's monuments, we as Revolution have decided to pay tribute to Prince at home in the city of Minneapolis. Saying on First Avenue is very happy about this too. And speaking of Prince in Minnesota, last night a big artist kicked off her U.S. tour in Minnesota. Adele kicked off a highly anticipated U.S. leg of her 25 tour after zooming across Europe with various viral moments, twerking, talking, helping people get engaged, and all that great stuff. Adele landed in America yesterday in St. Paul, Minnesota at the XL Energy Center. Of course, she's done what she has done in Europe. She thought about being in America for the 4th of July for the first time. Trying to dance. And play a tribute to Prince. But at least she was smart enough not to even try to sing a Prince song. Instead, during one of her breaks, she played the entire video for the most beautiful girl in the world. Hats off to you, Adele. Sounds cool that at least she paid tribute to Prince in general. We've been cool to see her sing a Prince song, but hey. She said, I did consider covering a song, but then I was like, fuck it, it's Prince. And even her team said they should sing to the song, but she's like, no way. This is Prince's hometown. And of course, besides that, she of course sang her big hits, Rumor Has It, Hello, among others from 25 and 21. I think it was like, what I'm hearing is like 2 hours, 18 songs. I'm seeing Adele when she comes in Detroit in December. Not December. September. Tickets were on sale in December. And it took me 5 minutes. I was amazed. Maybe it's because I was only getting one ticket. Not like getting a bunch of tickets like other people were. I think it's September 7th. The Wednesday night show. Because there's a Tuesday show and a Wednesday show. Got to get to the second show. The Wednesday show. So there you go. Adele kicks up a U.S. leg of a tour last night in Minnesota. Prince's hometown. It paid a little tribute to Prince. Now, got some news on Comic-Con. In a couple weeks, will be Comic-Con in San Diego. Big convention for all pop culture. And Nickelodeon will be highly representative. The event will take place, of course, Nostalgia Field. With a 25th anniversary animation panel set for July 21st. Featuring the creator of Hey Arnold, Greg Bartlett. The Invader Zim, Joanne Vasquez, the creator of Very Odd Parents, Butch Hartman, and Ollie Klasky, one of the creators of Rugrats. And a TMNT panel, who cares? And a Back to the 90s reunion panel on July 23rd, featuring the cast of All That and Legends of the Hidden Temple. Nickelodeon is on a nostalgia kick. They're making a movie of Legends of the Hidden Temple, with Cook Fogg appearing, and yes, D. Bradley Baker, the voice of All-Mac, returning. Hey Arnold movie coming to finish the storyline off with Arnold's parents. Goes to Splat Block, Richard Van Channel. But also at Comic-Con, they are honoring the 30th anniversary of Double Dare. The official day of the anniversary is October the 6th. But they're going to have a live edition of Double Dare. One night of Comic-Con, July 22nd, it'll be streamed on Facebook Live on the Splat's Facebook page. And when it comes to hosting it, no better host to do it than the original host of Double Dare, the OG, Marc fucking Summers. Yep, he'll be involved in hosting of the live Double Dare. And it'll have all of the classic games. Of course, all the great physical challenges between the red and blue teams, and probably 2 apiece, because that's the original Double Dare. The original Double Dare is 2 people a team. Of course, Family Double Dare was one I watched the most when I was a kid. So I didn't see most of the original Double Dare because that was like around before I was born. But when I was born, Family Double Dare was the one that was like on the most with 4 people. So, of course, you have Down the Hatch, the Winger, the hamster wheel, and the double dare nose. And probably an obstacle course as well for the winners. And the split itself will be hosting a special block of Double Dare on July 25th, which will include Marc Summers hosting it with episodes from all the Double Dares. Double Dare, Family Double Dare, and Double Dare 2000. Gotta remember that, because I remember went to Slime Time Live when it was around. If anyone remembers that, I applaud you. Dave Azer, and all that, man, those were the days. Anywho, so there you go. Nickelodeon to invade Comic-Con with a lot of panels and a live edition of Double Dare with Marc Summers to air on the Facebook page of The Splat. And I shall end with some news. It's kind of sports news, but it's music news too. As it involves a sports player getting married to a singer. As today, Russell Wilson from the Seattle Seahawks is set to marry Ciara in London, England today. More specifically in Liverpool, England. As confirmed by people. They've been engaged for a while. And future's probably fuming. Anyway, there's a lot of select guests, including Kelly Rowland, Jay Hudd, Jennifer Hudson, and Lala Anthony. Of course, Jay Hudd's husband probably couldn't make it. David Otunga, because he's a commentator for SmackDown. But Jada King Lawler back from suspension after his assault case got dropped. He'll be back on SmackDown soon. But enough sports talk. I know we're in a wrestling shirt, but it's all about entertainment pop culture. So, they're getting married at Beckforton Castle in Liverpool. They had a rehearsal dinner last night at the Titanic Hotel in Liverpool. So, there you go. Congrats in advance to Ciara and Mr. Russell Wilson on your wedding happening today in Liverpool, England. And that is it for the Atakline for this day. Thank you so much for watching. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. See you later. Too sweet. Yeah.